Hello. Can you hear me?
Hello.
Hi, Jessica. Hi, Diego.
Good evening.
Good evening. Are you ready? Yes, that's the attitude. Ok, tuvimos vacación larga. Jueves y viernes. Bueno, aún no tengo información oficial, pero creo que esto implica que vamos a tener clase de lunes a viernes estas 2 semanas, precisamente para reponer, ¿verdad? Creería yo, ¿verdad? Pero como les digo, no tengo información oficial aún, pero me parece que es lo más lógico. Para salir exactamente, tendríamos que tener clase estos 2 viernes. Ok, we have Rodrigo Daniel. Paola Iglesias. Ok, Paola Iglesias is a visitor. Hello. Jessica, Diego, Rodrigo. Okay, we're going to begin. Everybody, welcome once again. I'm going to start sharing the screen with you, but first I need to change something here in the presentation. Okay, good. Now we're ready. Let's start. Okay, everybody, can you see the screen I'm sharing?
Yes.
Excellent. Okay, so once again, be welcome. This is Inglés Intermedio, Módulo 3, and that's me, Ivan Doñan, at your service. This is Intermediate 3, Session 8, and today is September the 19th, 2022. So everybody, good evening and welcome. Rebecca Estefania just joined. Welcome. And we're going to start. Jose Rivas just joined. Welcome. Let's begin. We have right now, how many participants? 5 participants. Great. Okay, everybody's on the screen. Let's begin. Okay, there is this content that we couldn't cover last week, but we're going to cover today. In this class, you will learn and classify synonyms for common adjectives. So before we begin, I have a question for you. I need a volunteer. What are synonyms? You can say this in English, but if you don't know how to say it, you can also explain in Spanish, no problem. But if you can do it in English, that's better, much better. So what are synonyms? Do you know? What are synonyms? Similar to the word in Spanish. Any ideas? No ideas? Jessica.
Algo que se parece. Algo
Okay,
similar.
we have an idea. We have a good idea. So Jessica says, 2 things that are similar. Okay. Does anybody else want to elaborate on that? Maybe somebody wants to contribute to the definition. No definitions? Okay. All right, no problem. Let's do this. Synonyms are 2 words with similar meaning or the same meaning. So Jessica has a correct idea right here. So those are synonyms, 2 words or more words, okay, with a very similar or the same meaning. Those are synonyms. So that's what we're going to do in this class. Well, the first part of this class, you will learn classify synonyms for common adjectives. That's the lesson objective 3.5. You can find it in the platform. Just let me move this so you can see it. Okay, it's right there. It's in the platform, it's 3.5, this one right here. Okay, so this is the lesson objective. And then we'll have this. There's a nice video. Miss Jessica explains all about opinions, but as usual, my job is to expand and elaborate on the explanation. So let's begin. Here's what we're going to do. Let's take a look. Right or wrong. Sorry, this is not the right instruction, but anyway, what I want you to do right here is classify, please, the words, and we're going to do it together. Okay, sorry, I'm going to change the instruction. I was a bit tired when I did this. I forgot to change it. So classify the words. You have the words absurd, bizarre, disgusting, dreadful, dumb, fabulous, fantastic, horrible, marvelous, odd, outstanding, ridiculous, silly, terrible, unusual, and weird. So what do you have to do? You need to classify these words in these 4 categories. The categories are awful, awful, wonderful, it's the opposite, okay, stupid, okay, and strange. Okay, those are the 4 categories right there. And we're going to try to do this exercise together because we have many more exercises today on which we're going to be using the breakout rooms. So everybody, we're going to start with the word absurd. Okay, which category would you classify absurd in? Let's see. Participants, please. Absurd. Is it awful? Is it a synonym to wonderful? Is it a synonym to stupid? Or is it a synonym to strange? What do you think? Volunteer, please. Okay, Rodrigo.
Maybe stupid.
Stupid. Let's see. That is correct. Yeah, absurd is a synonym to stupid. It's very close in meaning. Thank you. What about the next one? Bizarre. Who wants to participate? Josue.
Awful.
Awful. Let's see. Do you agree with Josue or do you have a different opinion? Rebecca?
Maybe strange.
Strange. Okay, so we have 2 opinions, awful or strange. We're going to see. Bizarre is actually strange. That's the meaning of it. Bizarre. What is that? Okay, so that's bizarre, something strange. Okay, good. So thanks for your participation. What about the next one? Disgusting. What about disgusting? How will you classify this word? Rodrigo.
Awful.
Awful. That is correct. Okay, disgusting is awful. What is disgusting in Spanish? Do you know? What is the meaning of disgusting?
Desagradable.
Yeah, but worse than that, actually. Poquito peor que eso. Que desagradable es más como unpleasant. Eso es desagradable, unpleasant. Disgusting es un grado mayor de desagrado. ¿Qué será? What is the meaning of disgusting?
Repulsivo.
Repulsivo, asqueroso. That's the meaning of it. Okay, that's disgusting. Okay, thank you. So what about the next one? Dreadful. Who wants to participate? Where would you put the word dreadful? Which category? Don't be afraid. Come on. What about the word dreadful? No ideas? Rebecca.
Awful.
Awful. That is correct. Okay, dreadful. Okay, it's awful. Something really bad. That's dreadful. Okay, good. Thank you very much. What about dumb? What about dumb? Where would you classify this? Rodrigo. And then Sulma for the next one. No, wait a second. We're going to do something because Rodrigo has participated several times. So we're going to give the chance to Sulma this time.
Okay.
Ladies first. Okay. But thank you. Thank you very much. Sulma.
Good evening.
Good evening. Welcome.
Dumb is stupid.
Stupid. Let's see. That's right. Dumb means stupid. Yeah.
Teacher, ese
Yes.
es como tonto, ¿verdad?
Tonto. Exactly. That's dumb. Exactly. Okay. Yeah, that's right. Very good. Thank you. What about the next one? Fabulous. Nady.
Wonderful.
Wonderful. Yeah, totally. Yeah, fabulous is wonderful. So very good. Really good. Thank you for your answer. That was fabulous. Okay, so the next one, fantastic. What about fantastic? Sandra.
Great. Great.
Great. What about the word
Wonderful.
fantastic? I mean, the word is fantastic. Which category would you put it in?
Wonderful.
Wonderful. Okay, okay. Very good. That's right. Fantastic goes in the wonderful category. Very good. Thank you, Sandra. What about the next one? Horrible. What about horrible? Where would you put that? Nady.
Awful.
In awful. Yeah, that's right. Very good. So it goes in the awful category. It's horrible. Okay. So let's see. I don't know if Sandra wants to participate or if you forgot to lower your hand. Si le quedó la manita levantada o si quiere volver a participar. Ah, le había quedado la manita levantada. Okay, no problem. Okay, what about the next one? You have marvelous. What about marvelous? Okay, let's see Jessica and then Rodrigo Daniel.
Wonderful.
Wonderful, that's right. Okay, very good. Marvelous is wonderful. Rodrigo Daniel, do you have the next one? Odd. Odd.
Strange.
Strange. That's right. Okay, odd means strange. Very good. Okay, thank you. What about the next one? It's outstanding. You can tell me this one. Outstanding. Outstanding. Rebecca.
Wonderful.
Wonderful. That's right. Okay, that's outstanding. In Spanish, outstanding means sobresaliente. Okay, that's the meaning of that. That's outstanding. Thank you. What about ridiculous? Where would you put that? Sandra.
Stupid.
Yeah, that's right. It goes in that category. Okay, ridiculous. Thank you. Okay, very good. What about the next one? Silly.
Stupid.
Goes in the stupid category. Okay, thank you, Josue. Yeah, and what is silly? How do you say that in Spanish?
Tonto.
Tonto, como tontito. Okay. No tan fuerte, un poquito más suavecito ese. Silly, tontito esto. Okay, so that's the meaning of it, silly. Very good. What about the next one? Terrible. Terrible. Who can tell me?
Awful.
Okay, Josue, thank you. It goes in the awful category too. Okay, terrible. There you go. Then the next one, unusual. What about unusual? Where would you put this? Well, ya no hay más opciones, but unusual goes in the strange category, of course. Okay, and also weird. And ¿para qué preguntar si ya solo quedaban esas dos en la misma categoría? Okay, so there you go. You have the words. I'm just going to pronounce the words. If you want to practice the pronunciation at home, you don't have to activate your microphone, ¿verdad? No es necesario que active su micrófono, puede practicar en su casa, ¿verdad? I'm just going to say the words. Please repeat after me. We have awful, disgusting, dreadful, horrible, terrible, wonderful, fabulous, fantastic, marvelous, outstanding, stupid, absurd, dumb, ridiculous, silly, strange, bizarre, odd, unusual, weird. Okay, before we continue, do you have any questions about the vocabulary in this section? Any questions about vocabulary? Nothing? Okay, then we continue. So second objective today, we're going to retake the topic from last time. Okay, by the end of this class, participants will learn to use relative clauses in order to join two ideas into one. How many students are there? 11. Okay, it's a good number. So this is a review. Okay, let's take a look. Este es un repaso, ¿verdad? Who, again, who is for people. Remember, just people, not things. And you have some examples. You say a thief is a person who steals things. Remember that you can use relative clauses and relative pronouns in this case to give definitions. They are very useful for you to give definitions. So a thief is a person who steals things. A question right here. Do you know anybody who can play the piano? The man who called didn't give his name. The people who work in the office are very friendly. They're very nice. So just remember, who is for people, never for things. What about things? For things, we use which. Which is for things, but not people. Okay, always remember this. An airplane is a machine which flies. Emma lives in a house which is 100 years old. Okay, just remember who is for people, which is for things. Don't use which for people. Always remember this. Do you remember the woman who played the piano at the party? This is good, okay? But if you say, do you remember the woman which played the piano at the party? This is wrong, all right? But what happens when you don't know when to use who or when to use which? Well, you use that. You can use that because that is for people or things, okay? You have examples, the same examples from the previous slide. An airplane is a machine that flies. Emma lives in a house that is 100 years old. A thief is a person that steals things. Do you know anybody that can play the piano? The man that called didn't give his name. The people that work in the office are very friendly. So if you are not sure, if you start wondering, hey, should I use who or which? Who or which? Well, if you don't know, you can use that. For defining relative clauses, like the ones we're studying right now, that is okay. Ahora les repito un dato que les dije la vez anterior. Para este tipo de relative clauses, sí se puede ocupar that. No hay ningún problema. Pero hay otro tipo que se llama non-defining relative clauses en la cual no es posible. Pero, de nuevo, esa es clase para otra ocasión. Okay, por lo pronto nos quedamos solo con defining relative clauses. Now, for people, who is more common than that? You can use that, yes, but who is more common? Do you know anybody who can play the piano? This is more common. Do you know anybody that can play the piano? This is less common, but it's also okay, right? No problem. So this is the review. We're going to do some exercises. How many people are there connected? Okay, great. I'm going to create the groups. Let me see. All right, so here's what we're going to do. Take a look. Your turn. You're going to be working in pairs for this activity. Or maybe not in pairs. Let's see. In groups of 3. That's better because there are 12. Yeah. Groups of 3. Choose from the boxes and write sentences. Follow the example. You have, first you need to choose from the first box and you need to complete the sentence with a phrase from the second box. You have an architect, a customer, a burglar, a coward, a tenant, a shoplifter, a liar, and a pessimist. And the rest is steals from a shop, buys something from a store, designs buildings, pays rent to live somewhere, doesn't tell the truth, breaks into a house to steal things, is not brave, and expects the worst to happen. Example, take a look. Number 1, an architect. An architect is someone, es alguien, right? Is someone who designs buildings. That's an architect. So you have an architect is someone who, where is it? Designs buildings, right here. Okay, so you have to do the same. You have to pick one term from the first box. You have to complete it with is someone who, and then you continue with an expression or a phrase, okay, from the second box. Okay, that's what you're going to do. We're going to create the breakout rooms now, and I'm going to send this to you via WhatsApp. All right, here it goes. We're going to create 4 groups this time with 3 students each. Let's do it. So in room 1, we will have Jessica Rosales, Mayra Portillo, and Sandra Patricia Merino. Room 2, we'll have Josué Rivas. Perla dice, si es posible cambiar el nombre, siempre recordemos poner el nombre, nuestro nombre, ¿verdad? Porque me parece que la vez anterior vimos que no es el nombre del usuario. En Zulma Beatriz Pérez, ¿ok? Room 3, Diego Anthony, Neidy Idis, and Rodrigo Daniel. And in room 4, we have Maritza Guadalupe, Rebecca Estefanía, and Rodrigo Antonio. So everybody, we're going to open the breakout rooms now. Please join the groups and let's work in the exercise. Let's begin. Everybody, please join the breakout rooms. Okay, I'm going to enter the breakout rooms now. You can check the WhatsApp chat. I just sent you the image.
No, no logro encontrar lo que me había quedado sin internet. Es la de a customer is someone who buys something from a store.
Mm-hmm. Correct. Okay. Great, great. Okay, I'm going to go into the next room. See you later.
See you.
Según lo que dice aquí el creo, dice ladrón, creo, ladrón.
Yes, that's right.
No.
Pero no cualquier tipo de ladrón, es el ladrón que se mete a las casas.
Okay.
Uh-huh. El que lo asalta a uno en el bus, ese no es un burglar. Solo el que se mete a la casa, o que se mete, digamos, al carro también, califica como
Sería,
burglar.
Como
sería
steal
breaks
from
into a
shop.
house, ¿verdad?
Ujú, ujú.
To
Pre-
steal things.
pregunta,
Irrumpen. Ok.
¿quién va por el nombre de Perla?
¿Qué?
¿Perdón?
Mi apellido es Perla. teacher.
Ah, el apellido es Perla.
Sí, mi nombre es
Ah,
Erasmo Perla. Ya,
ok.
o sea,
Erasmo Perla, así es la
ya, sí,
cuestión.
señor.
Ok,
Gracias.
lo siento. Pensaba
No, por
que,
nada.
lo que pasa es que hace mucho tiempo yo conocí a una, bueno, era una niña, la verdad,
Ah,
que se
ya.
llamaba Perla, entonces yo dije, quizás alguien
Hmm.
ocupa
No,
la sesión de otra persona que lo ocupa generalmente, pero bueno,
no, para
ahí estamos.
nada.
Ok, ok.
Erasmo Perla.
Erasmo, ok.
Ok,
Okay, good.
listo.
All right. So, what do you have for burglar? ¿Cómo quedaría esa de burglar?
Burglar is someone who breaks in a house to steal things.
Yeah, a burglar is someone who breaks into a house to steal things. Good. Okay. I'm going to go into the next room. Everybody, see you later. Hello.
Hello, teacher.
¿Cómo vamos? Have you finished?
Yes.
Okay, good. What about number 5? A tenant.
Is someone who pays rent to live somewhere.
A tenant is someone who pays rent to live somewhere. Okay, that's good. Thank you. I'm going to go into the last breakout room. See you in a couple of minutes. Bye-bye.
Okay, bye. Bye, teacher.
I did not. This
Hello.
spend. Hello, good evening.
Good evening. Okay, ¿cómo vamos?
Good.
Is it difficult?
Vamos por la 6.
Number 6. ¿Por ahí van o ya la completaron las 6?
Ahí vamos.
Ahí van. Okay.
Un inquilino. Sería, ¿verdad, teacher?
Esa es la 5. That's number 5.
Perdón.
Ajá.
Ajá, un ladrón de tienda sería la 6, la 6.
That's right. ¿Cómo
Aunque
quedaría entonces?
ahí también había un ladrón, ¿verdad? Y esa es una de
Ajá.
tienda.
Lo que pasa es que está el burglar, que es el que se mete a las casas. Ujú. Como los de mi pobre angelito, ¿verdad? ¿Sí han visto la película? Ah, pues esos, son burglars. Esos son, ¿verdad?
Ajá. A shop there
Ujú.
is who
Is someone?
is someone.
Ajá.
Who is something for a story.
No, porque
El
buy
que
something,
compra.
el que compra, pero él no compra,
Ajá,
se
sí
lo
es
roba.
cierto, compra.
Ajá.
Someone who steals from a shop.
Ajá. A shoplifter is someone who steals from a shop. That's correct. Okay. We're going to close the breakout rooms right now and check the answers that you have. Okay. See you in
Thank
1
you.
minute.
Thank you, teacher.
You're welcome. Okay, I'm going to close the breakout rooms for now. See you in 1 minute. 10 seconds.
Teacher, solo yo estoy. No, aquí están.
Ahí están todos ya.
Sí.
Okay. So, number 2. What about this one? Ah, sorry. I need to share the screen. I forgot. Here we go. Okay. What about number 2? You have a customer. Volunteer, please. A customer. Uh-huh. Not everybody at the same time, please. Uh-huh. Sandra.
A customer is someone who buys something from a store.
That's right. Okay. A customer is someone who buys something from a store. That's right. Very good. Thank you, Sandra. What about number 3? A burglar. What's a burglar? What is a burglar?
A burglar is someone who break into a house to think.
To steal things. Okay. Yeah. A burglar is someone who breaks into a house to steal things. Very good. Like the movie Home Alone. Como la película Mi Pobre Angelito, ¿verdad? Se meten ahí los... Esos son los burglars, ¿verdad? Okay. What about number 4? A coward. Volunteer, please. Raise your hand. Always remember, raise your hand, your digital hand. Your electronic
Teacher,
hand.
me.
Okay, Rebecca.
A coward is someone who is not brave.
A coward is someone who is not brave. Okay, yeah, that is correct. Thank you very much. Who wants to try the next one? A tenant. What about a tenant? What do you have?
Teacher, me, Maritza.
Okay, Maritza, please.
A tenant by rent to, perdón, a tenant is someone who pays rent to live somewhere.
To live somewhere, okay? A tenant is someone who pays rent to live in a house. Le puse yo, pero bueno, es lo mismo. To live somewhere. Okay, sorry. Pero esa es la idea. Bueno, corrijámoslo para evitar cualquier... Quiero ver, ¿dónde está? ¿Dónde está? Creo que queda mejor si corrijo la definición. Okay. Okay, yeah, a tenant is someone who pays rent to live in a house. Okay, good. Thank you, Maritza. What about the next one? A shoplifter. Who has this one? A shoplifter.
Me, teacher Maritza.
Okay, Maritza.
A shoplifter is someone.
So it's the pronunciation. A shoplifter is someone.
A shoplifter is
Someone.
Who steals for a shop.
Steals from a shop. Okay. A shoplifter is someone who steals from a shop. Okay, very good. Thank you, Maritza. What about the next one? Sulma, you have number 7, a liar.
A liar is a someone who doesn't tell the truth.
Yeah, that's right. Correct. A liar is someone who doesn't tell the truth. Good.
Doesn't.
What about number 8, a pessimist? Easy. It's the only one left. A pessimist. No volunteers for the last one? Okay, then you have a pessimist. Okay, Rodrigo.
A pessimist is someone who expects the worst to happen.
Yeah, a pessimist is someone who expects the worst to happen. Un pesimista es quien espera que suceda lo peor, right? That's right. Very good. Okay, let's continue. Next exercise. You are going to work again in the breakout rooms because this is a little bit more difficult. Okay, what are you going to do? Make one sentence from two. You have to use who, that, or which. Okay, example. A girl was injured in the accident. That's sentence number one. She is now in hospital. That's sentence number two. So you need to join the two sentences into one using a relative clause. I'm going to give you the first one as an example, but I want you to continue in the breakout rooms. The first one is the girl who, o pueden poner that, was injured in the accident is now in hospital. ¿Ok? Eran dos oraciones, ahora solo es una. The girl who was injured in the accident is now in hospital. Or the girl that was injured in the accident is now in hospital. Cuando ustedes lo resuelvan, no es necesario que pongan los dos relative pronouns posibles. Con que pongan uno y esté bien, no hay problema, ¿verdad? Aquí solo para dejar constancia de que se puede cualquiera de los dos. Pero en el ejercicio pueden poner solo uno, ¿verdad? No importa. We're going to go into the breakout rooms again, okay? And I'm going to send this picture via WhatsApp to you. So same groups, let's do it now. Please join the breakout rooms. Una pequeña aclaración. Si se fijan en el ejemplo, dice a girl was injured in the accident, she's now in hospital. Como nos estamos refiriendo a la misma persona de nuevo, ya no vamos a decir a girl, sino the girl. Y lo mismo va a pasar con las otras oraciones, ¿verdad? Ya no vamos a decir a waiter, sino the waiter. Ya no decimos a building, sino the building. Ya no decimos some people, sino the people. Y así. I'm going to join the breakout rooms now. I'm going to start in room 3.
Who served us was impolite.
Again, please.
The second, the waiter who served us was impolite and impatient.
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 Good. The waiter who served us was impolite and impatient. Correcto. Cuando ocupamos who, ¿verdad? Como lo han hecho ustedes de manera apropiada, el sujeto de la segunda oración desaparece porque se refiere al mismo. Entonces nos queda a waiter. The waiter who served us was impolite and impatient. Very good. I'm going to go into a different room now. See you later.
Okay.
Question.
Hi.
The waiter served
Are you in number 2 right now?
Yes, teacher.
Okay. ¿Cómo les va
Necesito-
quedando? La número 2.
Es the waiter served you who was impolite and impatient.
Impolite and impatient.
Impolite and impatient.
Hay que hacer algún cambio ahí todavía. Veamos el ejemplo. Dice,
Hmm.
a girl was injured in the accident. She is now in hospital. Queda, the girl who was injured in the accident is now in hospital. O sea, la chica que salió lastimada en el accidente, ahora ya está en el hospital. Entonces, a waiter served us. He was impolite and impatient. Sería algo así como bueno, la palabra mesero ocupamos, aunque ahora dicen profesional de servicio, ¿verdad? Que nos atendió, era descortés e impaciente. Entonces, ¿cómo nos quedaría eso?
The waiter who.
Yes, the waiter who
was served you.
served us,
Served us.
Who was.
Cuidado, ya ocupamos who una vez, no lo podemos ocupar una segunda
Estamos
vez.
hablando de la forma que nos trató, entonces sería.
Sería the waiter who
That.
served us. ¿Y luego?
Was.
That was.
Was.
That was impolite and impatient.
Ese that ya no va ahí. Porque ya ocuparon el who. Me dijeron the waiter who. The waiter who served us. ¿Y luego sigue? Was.
Was
Impolite and impatient. Así quedaría. The waiter who served us was impolite and impatient. ¿Verdad? Así quedaría. Very good. Ok, siempre recuerden, ¿verdad? Que cuando ocupamos el relative pronoun, en este caso que es who, sustituye al sujeto de la segunda oración, que es he. Ya no vamos a decir he porque dijimos who, que lo sustituye automáticamente. Por eso es un pronombre. Esa es la función de los pronombres, sustituir a algo o alguien que ya mencionamos.
No es que lo vamos a poner 2 veces, teacher.
Si ponemos who y ponemos he, estamos repitiendo a la misma persona. Ok, very good. Bueno, siguiendo el ejemplo y la que acaban de resolver ahorita, sigamos con la 3, 4 y 5. Ok, let's continue with number 3, number 4, and number 5. All right, I'm going into a different room now. See you later.
Entonces,
Hi.
Hi.
Okay, have you
Aquí.
finished? Or not yet?
Es ahí que creo. Es que tenemos dudas. Cuando
Dígame.
dice some people, ¿es who o whose?
No, es who.
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 Whose
Aquí
es
yo tenía dudas
diferente.
porque decía. Va.
Usted
Porque ahí
dice
tenía dudas porque
whose como W-H-O-S-E.
W-H-O-S-E.
Ajá. No, ese es diferente. Ese significa cuyo.
¿Cómo?
Cuyo. O cuya. Cuyos, cuyas. Ajá. Pero no el animalito que decimos cuyo, ¿verdad? Es otra cosa. Sería, no, cuyo, que le pertenece, que es de él o de ella. Eso es whose.
Va.
Pero no, ocupamos who para referirnos a una persona o varias personas. No hay ningún problema.
Varias. Ok.
Entonces, ¿cómo quedaría la 4? Veamos.
The people who arrested last night were released this morning.
Good. But one word is missing. Les faltó una palabra por ahí. The people who.
Who were
Ajá.
arrested, were arrested last night were released this morning.
Yes. Good. The people who were
Okay.
arrested last night were released this morning. Great.
Okay.
Okay. I'm going into the final breakout room. See you later.
See you.
Hello. Have you finished?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. What about number 5?
The bus which goes to the airport runs every half hour.
Yes. The bus which goes to the airport runs every half hour. Very good. Okay. Nice. I'm going to close the breakout rooms now. See you in 1 minute.
Teacher, gracias.
Yes.
Thank you.
Okay. You're
Thank you,
welcome.
thank you.
You're welcome. I am going to close the breakout rooms now. See you in 1 minute. Thirty seconds. Okay. Let's continue. I'm going to start sharing the screen with you again. There it is. All right, number 2, I need a volunteer. A waiter served us. He was impolite and impatient. How about this one? Need a volunteer. Sandra.
The waiter who served us was impolite and
Impatient. Okay. Okay, good. The waiter who served us was impolite and impatient. You can also say the waiter that served us was impolite and impatient. Okay, good. Thank you very much. What about number 3? Volunteer, please. Si se fijan, estas oraciones combinan también algunos elementos que ya vimos. Por ejemplo, en la número 3 aparece the passive voice. A building was destroyed, ¿verdad? Ese es el passive voice. Y ahora lo combinamos con relative clauses. Number 3. Volunteer, please. Raise your hand. Let's participate. You're shy today. Okay, Rebecca.
The building which destroyed in the fire last year was rebuilt last month.
Can you repeat it, please? The building which
Was destroyed
was destroyed,
in the fire last year was rebuilt last month.
Yeah, that's right. The building which or that was destroyed in the fire last year was rebuilt last month. Correct. Very good. How about number 4? Vamos, sin miedo al éxito, ni al fracaso. No hay fracaso. Solo aprendemos de nuestros errores. Así que se vuelve una forma de éxito también. So, number 4. Wants to try number 4, please? Zulma.
Some people who were.
Just one thing. We can say the some people. Queda nada más the people.
Sí. The people who were arrested last night were released this morning. Released.
Yeah, that's right. The people who or that were arrested last night were released this morning. La gente que fue arrestada anoche fue liberada esta mañana, ¿verdad? No había pruebas en su contra. Number 5. Thank you very much. Number 5. The last one, please. And then we'll do the last exercise today. Volunteer, please. Come on. No tengan miedo. Hay gente que no le conozco la voz. Okay. Zulma wanted to participate.
Sería the bus. Sería which or that goes the airport run every half hour.
The bus that goes or which goes to the airport runs every half hour. That is correct. Okay, very good. Excellent. Everybody, thank you for your participation in this exercise. Insisto, ¿verdad? Tratemos de participar. A lo mejor no nos sentimos muy cómodos participando, pero siempre intentémoslo, ¿verdad? Yo siempre doy esta analogía, digámoslo así. Cuando uno quiera aprender algo, lo mejor es practicarlo. Y parte de la práctica es hablarlo, decirlo, participar, ¿verdad? Como si uno quiere aprender a nadar, como les he dicho con anterioridad, uno puede leer un libro sobre cómo nadar, pero si no se tira a la piscina, va a costar un poco aprender, ¿no? Así que no tengamos miedo de expresarnos en inglés, ¿verdad? Escucho recurrentemente a los compañeros que participan y que bueno, los felicito mucho. Y a los que no están participando, pues les hago la atenta invitación a que nos animemos, ¿verdad? A participar siempre en la clase. ¿De acuerdo? Okay, let's continue. This is going to be the last exercise today. Your turn. Choose from the boxes and write sentences. Follow the example. Vamos a hacerlo así de manera un poco más espontánea porque ya solo nos quedan 3 minutos. So, what are we going to do? Just join the two parts with a relative pronoun. Who, that, or which. Example. Helen works for a company which makes furniture. ¿Verdad? Helen trabaja para una compañía que hace muebles. So that's the first one. What about number 2? The movie is about a girl. Vamos a ver ahí. No vamos a entrar a los breakout rooms ahora de una sola vez. Who wants to try number 2? Maritza.
Sin temor al éxito, teacher. The movie is about a here developed the theory of relativity.
Develop the theory of relativity. Okay. Podría ser. Solamente que históricamente no fue una chica la que desarrolló la teoría de la relatividad, fue otra persona. Pero aquí falta algo importante, el relative pronoun, ¿verdad? Si decimos, tendría que ir who, porque estamos hablando de una chica, ¿verdad? Que sería the girl. Ok. Thank you, Maritza. Does somebody else, or does anyone else want to try number 2? Okay, Rodrigo, Daniel.
The movie is about a girl who runs away from home.
Okay, the movie is about a girl who runs away from home. Okay, that's good. Number 3, thank you. Sandra.
What happening to the pictures that were hanging on the wall?
Correct. What happened to the pictures that were hanging on the wall? Great, thank you. What about number 4, mystery? Josué.
Mystery is something which cannot be explained.
Correct. A mystery is something which cannot be explained. Okay, es algo que no puede ser explicado. Good, thank you. What about number 5? Rebecca.
It's a good hotel, but I don't know anyone who has stayed there.
Correct. It's a good hotel, but I don't know anyone who has stayed there. Great. What about number 6? Nady, and then Sandra.
His history is the study of things which that happened in the past.
Correct. History is the study of things which or that happened in the past. Thank you, Nady. ¿Quién más me estaba levantando la mano? Se me olvidó quién era. Alguien más me levantó la manita. Okay, Sandra, number 7.
Albert Einstein was the scientist who developed the theory of the relativity.
Okay, Albert Einstein was the scientist who developed the theory of relativity. Good, thank you very much. And the last one, number 8. Number 8. Nady.
It seems that here is the only planet which that can support life.
Yes. Earth, it seems that Earth is the only planet which can support life. Correct. Okay, we're going to stop here. Ya nos pasamos de la hora. Recordemos nada más que ya para esta clase, bueno, para la semana pasada, de hecho, tenía que estar ya eso. tiene que estar completa toda la sección 3 y el midterm, ¿verdad? Esta clase es en reposición a la que teníamos que haber tenido el día viernes, pero por cuestiones imprevistas, ¿verdad? También fue un asueto. Entonces, el día de mañana comenzamos ya, de hecho, la sección 4. Me parece que esta semana, espero no equivocarme al decir esto, ya que hubo este imprevisto, ¿verdad? Del asueto de la semana anterior, creo que estas 2 semanas para reponer vamos a estar de lunes a viernes, aunque todavía no tengo la información oficial o no la he leído, pero me parece que así va a ser. Cualquier cambio yo les voy a avisar por medio del chat, ¿de acuerdo? Everybody, thank you. I'll see you tomorrow and good night.
Thank you,
See
teacher.
you.
Thank
Thank
you,
you. Good
teacher.
night.
Good night.